Hello students, children. Today I am going to discuss with you this poem, The Quarrel, Class 6, and the name of the poet is Eleanor Fairchian. Now this poem is a very simple and beautiful poem based on the theme that small children usually we see in our houses, in our homes, that they used to fight over small things. Even in the classrooms also, I as a teacher, many times I saw many students just fighting over small issues. So this poem is also based on the fight of two brothers. The one is the poet and the other is poet's brother. And this poem is also written in first person, means I, the poet himself is narrating the whole incident. Okay. So, I quarreled with my brother. Very simple. In the first stanza, you see there are two stanzas in this poem, and each stanza contains 8 lines. Okay. Now see, I quarreled with my brother. Who is I? I is the poet. Poet is saying that I quarreled with my brother. Means they had a small fight. I don't know what about. Means there was no proper reason for the fight. They don't know why they fought. One thing led to another. This is a phrase. One thing led to another means that they started fighting and then one thing led to another. Means just it went on and on with small issues. Okay. Sometimes while fighting we bring the things which had happened in the past. The thing had already happened, but we started quarreling for that thing which happened in the past today. Okay, so same thing happened here, and somehow we fell out. Now, fell out means they started to fight. Fell out here means started to fight. This is also a phrase. Fell out. The start of it was slight. Slight means very small, very little, means not very serious. The start of it was initially very small, but gradually it became very serious. End of it was very strong, means they quarreled with each other, they might have fought with each other, and they just got separated. One was sitting in the one side and the other was, and they did not talk. He said he was right. Now who is he? He is this poet's brother. He said he was right, whereas poet was saying that he was right. I knew he was wrong. I means poet is saying I knew he was wrong. Means in the core of his heart, the poet was aware of the thing that he is wrong. Poet was wrong. Okay. So he was aware of this fact. Now let us come on to this second stanza. Yes, we hated one another. They fought seriously and we hated each other means that hatred is not very strong, but for the time being they started hating each other means they were not talking at all. And the afternoon turned black. Now, turned black means afternoon did not turn black. This is also a phrase. Means afternoon become very unpleasant. Unpleasant, sad mood prevailed. Because they fought with each other and they were sitting idly at one corner, or the other was sitting in the another corner. Means they did not play. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on my back. So suddenly what happened? That poet's brother came and he thumped on his back. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on my back. Sorry, I have written his here black. It is back. Okay, back. Thumped means he patted. He patted me on his back and said, "Oh, come along." Poet's brother said, "Come along. We can't go on all night." Means already the poet's brother is saying that they had wasted the afternoon. It turned black. It was very bad. It was very unpleasant. They did not play at all. But do you want to make your night also very unpleasant? No, we can't go along like that. We can't go on all night. I was in the wrong. Who is I here now? This is direct speech Okay, this is direct speech. Who is saying these words? Poet's brother. Because he was very generous, and these lines show us that the poet's brother was very understanding and also generous. So he knew that he was not wrong, but for the sake of his brother, he just admitted that he is wrong. So he is saying, here I is poet's brother, but in the first stanza, I is the poet. Remember, student, I in the first stanza is poet, and in the second stanza it is poet's brother. So he is saying I was in the wrong. This means that poet's brother is very generous. So he was in the right. Now here the poet is saying that he was in the right means he knew that here he is poet's brother, that poet's brother is not wrong, but he is right. But just to patch up, just to make him feel good, and to patch up and all these things, he wanted to end all this quarrel. So that is why he said like this, and the quarrel came to an end. So often students, these children used to fight in home, and with the small petty issues they start fighting, and beautifully in the end they just patch up. And so this poem is very beautiful poem. Read it once and twice, you will really feel it very good. And I have already sent the text to you, and if you have any